Even though my dad was not dealt a great hand growing up, he continued to grow in his faith with the Lord and show people God's love. And he got heavily into evangelism and just going out and telling anyone, anywhere about Jesus Christ. My dad met my mom in 1978, and they got married after 4 months of dating. He told her that there was no sex before marriage and that he wanted to wait till marriage. So their marriage, I believe, was supposed to be within 9 months of meeting, and he moved that up to 4 months because he couldn't wait. Just so I don't make this video too long, even all those hardships that my dad went through as he got older, he went through a lot of health scares. In 2009, my dad had a pretty bad stroke. I believe he was only 53 or 54 at the time of this first stroke, and none of the men in my dad's side of the family lived past their 60s, besides his one living brother. The addictive personality that my dad has, he had a cold and he took Sudafed for that cold, but he didn't take just 2 Sudafed. He took several Sudafed to ease his cold symptoms, and he had undiagnosed high blood pressure, so that Sudafed just shot it through the roof, which is what caused his first stroke. Many times all it takes is one stroke for someone's life to be completely changed. Paralysis, not being able to speak, it can be really bad. We prayed tirelessly for my father. This was back, I think I mentioned it was 2009, and we kept praying and praying and praying. We did not know what the outcome was going to be. By the grace of God, after a short stay in the hospital, he was able to come home. He was not paralyzed. He could speak. He could walk a little slower. He did have a walker for a little while, and had to do some physical therapy, but he defied the odds, and he did not have any major lasting effects from this stroke. He was then diagnosed with a slow progressing form of prostate cancer. Luckily, that's been kept under control pretty well and very, very slow moving. They're not too concerned with that one. Fast forward to 2016, and my dad had another massive stroke. This one was significantly worse. There was a lot of bleeding in the brain, and he couldn't speak after this one. It was very heartbreaking to see. He did undergo brain surgery, and after the surgery, he developed pneumonia. Things were looking pretty bad at this point, and we didn't know if he'd survive. Again, constant prayer was going up for him. We never gave up hope that God would restore him. The doctors told us he most likely would never walk, talk, drive, or work again. However, we do serve a greater God than that, and he defied the odds again. He walks, he talks. He did get on disability and doesn't work anymore, but he also drives. And on a